Why should the owners and managers and decision makers in Norway, why should they sign up for subscription on Media Monitor?
They should do so because I can provide them with relevant information that they need and that are useful to them. And I bring them a newsletter every week, which in a very structural way lists all the latest articles. And if you have a smartphone and you log into Media Monitor, you actually have the trade in your pocket. Yeah, you are in a more solid situation. You are oriented about the trade in general, and I am very aware of all the information flow, the overflow, and that's why in my newsletter everything is listed. I know all my readers are very busy people. They're not on the internet much. They just pick their articles on my newsletter, read that, and start working. So my task is to make this as simple as possible. I just publish a brief information so that everything is not time-consuming in a way that I don't like. I am the owner and editor of Media Monitor, which is a website reporting from the graphic arts industry, mainly for the Norwegian audience. Well, yes, it's let me say it's a combination of a news site and an intelligence service, which provides, I hope, broad and deep information for the industry and its participants. You should find relevant news on different topics, from investments, from acquirements, also key figures from the players in the industry, jobs, many other things related to fairs and business as a whole, really.
So that is like a business intelligence site for the printing industry in Norway?
That's right.
That sounds great. And everything is, of course, for free?
No, it's not. How would I get my wage if it was?
I totally agree. I was just curious because that's why I'm asking.
Yeah. No, I have a subscription model, a difficult word. My website is also open for advertising, but as you know, advertising is not the thing of the time any longer. So I based it on paying readers, yes.
So, and your typical customers would be like printers and also maybe suppliers or of equipment, or who is your typical customer?
All those you mentioned there, and also from not only the printing industry as we know it the traditional way. You can also take the label segment, packaging, design, and all those involved could, I hope, find interesting content on Media Monitor. Yes, it's more expensive than perhaps the trade would be used to, but having been on the air now for 18 months, I see that my clients are returning to me. They pay for another year. So I guess that must mean that they find it worthwhile. I have a few years behind me in the in the same trade as a journalist. I ran a trade journal for several years until 2012. And I had a couple of years off, and then I just got the idea that why not try again in another kind of way. So I founded Media Monitor in 2014, and I thought it was fun. I used my old network, and in 2015 in January I launched on a new, more professional web platform and upgraded the whole site really. And from there to where I am now, it has been really fun. Yes, I'm happy to say yes. For a year now, or more than that, I have been cooperating with a website in Sweden, branschkoll.se, with Ola Karlsson. And
we have made a portrait of him on INKISH.
I saw it, and it was great. I have a great cooperation with Ola, and we swap news and we discuss things. This is a great advantage for me at least, and I hope for Ola too.
I'm sad because sometimes I see some of the stuff that I first see on Media Monitor, I see that on Branschkoll afterwards. Okay. So there must be like a two sides way to that.
I think it's a win-win situation, yes. Yes, I do. To be honest, I haven't yet received one negative feedback. They have all been positive, and some of them have been really encouraging. And of course, when you do a subscription model, you want them to really feel that this is worth the money. I'm not sure, because this takes time, I think. My concept is to have a fairly high subscription rate, and therefore it will take time. And I cannot say that this will be a viable thing to do forever. But I'm prepared to wait, and it has been a very good start. I think one must see it as a whole. The sum of the information that I provide you can't really measure this. It's impossible. I cannot put a price tag on the value for the readers. So it will differ. Yeah.
But do you monitor what kind of content that is mostly read or seen?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. What is the people most curious about?
Investments, acquisitions are the two most popular topics, definitely. And some people don't like that at all, I know. But it has to be a part of it. So to be early on with the news, that is my aim. To be the first, and this is very important. I can read directly from the analytics and the statistics that wow, this was interesting. Yeah, you are in a more solid situation. You are oriented about the trade in general. And I am very aware of all the information flow, the overflow. And that's why in my newsletter, everything is listed. I know all my readers are very busy people. They're not on the internet much. They just pick their articles on my newsletter, read that, and start working. So my task is to make this as simple as possible. I just publish a brief information so that everything is not time-consuming in a way they don't like. You can check the key figures. You can check the leadership. You can check the website. It's all there on Media Monitor. And you can do a free search and see if there are articles in the database. Probably there are. And you can make your opinion on basis of these information. Rather good at the time, and I think we saw some points of that at Drupa recently. There are now companies investing again, and they invest in digital technology. Also offset, but there is a transition, and I think there is an optimistic trend at the moment in Norway.
So when they are having these things, do you also sometimes experience people saying that we really don't want you to tell about this, and I mean we don't want you to share? I mean, are you sometimes trying to be squeezed a little bit on sharing? Or
oh yeah, well sometimes I get these messages, and I actually yesterday I heard a Dane tell me that Norwegians are more secretive than Danes and Swedes, and I think he's right. They want to keep it to the chest, but maybe they're opening up a little bit more, and also perhaps because, if I may say so, Media Monitor has published more things that previously wasn't published. So perhaps that is a small contribution to make the industry a little more open.
And if you look at the industry in Norway, is it under big competition from the outside, or?
Very much so. Although I see maybe a change for the last couple of years, and I think many of the Norwegian printers have been quite good at taking up the challenge and do a lot of good work, and many of them have brought production back from other countries and into Norway. We're out of the recession, I think, no doubt about that, but times are uncertain, and the time horizon is quite short in these times, so and I think the printers know that, so they act in accordance with that. I just want to be a part of the whole trade and be a partner that contribute in letting the information flow, so that all those who really produces something in this industry has all they need in terms of information. That's my job, so I will do my best at it. I think it's all about being brave, as I said, and be informed of your surroundings, of your business, and you get that by reading Media Monitor, for instance, and also INKISH, I guess. So and in many other ways, and otherwise than that, it's hard work and just get up in the morning.